Boop, 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 doo, 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 boop, boop. Oh! Hey everyone! Welcome on in! It's time for another villager hunt, and I'm super excited. We had a villager move off this week, and I'll go ahead and let you know, it was Raymond. I know, you can put your displeased comments down below. I already know, I'm expecting it. But with Raymond moving off the island, it does open up a spot for one of our dreamies for our beautiful DODO resort island, and I couldn't be more excited about that. So let's dive into some B-roll of what's been worked on this island. This island is turning out beautiful. Mircea is doing an amazing job. If you didn't already know, this island is a collaboration between myself and my beautiful wife Mircea. Her link will be down below if you want to see her videos on the builds and design of the island. But without further ado, let's jump into some of that B-roll and get into the villager hunt. Alright, now that we've taken a look at some of the beautiful areas that Mircea has worked on, and you all have let it out of your system that we let Raymond move out, let's jump into a little bit of our villager hunt for this week. So, as always, we have 100 Nook Miles tickets this week. Now, the goal is always, and I say this every video, not to use 100 tickets. However, when it does happen, we're prepared. If it goes over 100 tickets, I'm not prepared, and just like everything else in my life, we'll be winging it. Now, to give you an idea of some of the dreamies that we're looking for on this island, we're looking for villagers like Flora, Gala, Goldie, Hornsby, Hopkins, and Faith. Now, there's other ones that we'd be more than happy to take, but those are some of the more top of the list villagers that we're looking for. But now that I've shared that with you, let's jump into island number 1, and maybe we'll get lucky, and we'll get another really early dreamy this week. Oh, and in a rather unusual turn of events, island number 1 is a bamboo island. And typically, I would be pretty disappointed to start a villager hunt with a bamboo island, but last week we did see a dreamy on a bamboo island, so maybe our luck has turned around and bamboo islands are gonna be great? One can only hope, but island number 1, how are we starting this week? Who's our first villager? It's Puck! Admittedly, definitely not a dreamy for this island, but I really love Puck. I've mentioned before that I like the hockey vibes, I love that he's a cute little penguin, but I also understand that not everybody loves Puck. But island number 1, not the worst way to start the day. When it comes to the rabbit villagers that we love for this island, I think we're kind of torn between Hopkins and Doc. And realistically, I feel like Hopkins really fits better, only because when you think of the beach, you think of like inner tubes and floaties, and Hopkins, if you didn't know, has an inflatable tab on the back of his head, which basically makes him kind of like an inflatable rabbit, so it kind of works as like a floaty. So it's kind of beach themed, a little bit. All right, no bamboo island on island number 2. And admittedly, I'm certainly not upset with Puck on island number 1, but maybe, just maybe, we can go with all cute villagers today. Let's try to go with no ugly villagers all day today. Island number 2, we have, who's hiding up here? I see the fire, oh, it's Lolly! Oh my god. Stop. I absolutely love Lolly. One of the cutest cat villagers, in my opinion, in all of Animal Crossing. Maybe not number 1, but definitely in the top 5 for sure. I love Lolly. Lolly is absolutely adorable. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna leave Lolly behind. I already know Lolly's not one of our dreamies, but Admittedly, it's tough to say no to such an absolutely adorable villager, though. Goodbye, Lolly. So when it comes to Lolly, Lolly was actually originally one of our dreamies for this island because we wanted a cat villager. But in the end, we decided to go with Tangy because Tangy's based on an orange. And oranges are very Floridian, and Florida's very tropical and, you know, beachy. So it just made sense to go with Tangy. And I still feel like Tangy was the right choice, but it does sting just a little bit to see Lolly after, you know, just slightly, you know, removing Lolly from the dreamy list, though. But in the end, I know it was the right choice, and we'll end up getting Tangy. It's just, it's always tough to leave behind a villager as cute as Lolly is. All right. And island number 3, I will say, I feel like we've had a strong start. I'm sticking with my no ugly villagers rule for today, though. If there's an ugly villager, then we didn't see them. All right, island number 3, we're hoping for no ugly villager. We have, that's so weird. There's no villager on this island. How bizarre is that? All right, Wilbur, I can let that last island slide. You know, we all mess up every once in a while, but there's definitely a cute villager on this island, right? You wouldn't give me 2 islands in a row with ugly villagers, would you? I don't think you would. Island number 4. All right, making our way. Oh my goodness. You wouldn't give me 2 ugly villagers in a row. Oh, hi there, Lopez. Lopez is a great villager. I actually love Lopez. I've never had Lopez on a single one of my islands, but Lopez is a fantastic villager. Really, really cool design. And one of these days, I really need to move Lopez onto one of my islands because I really like Lopez. All right, so far today, 3 cute villagers and 1 that we won't be talking about, not ever. All right, island number 5, let's keep the cute villagers going. I see, oh my gosh, what is happening? There are so many cute villagers today. We have Mitzi, who I actually don't know that I've ever seen Mitzi on a villager hunt before. Have I never seen Mitzi before? Oh my gosh, Mitzi's adorable. I love Mitzi. Mitzi actually, like, I don't know how Mitzi didn't end up making her dreamy list for this island, because Mitzi very much is adorable, has some bright colors, it's very beachy. I love that. I'm kind of sad Mitzi didn't make our list. I actually really love Mitzi. I think if I had my way for the villager hunt today, I think my personal, like, big dreamy for today is Flora. I really like Flora. I think Flora is super cute and definitely fits the tropical vibe. So if we can find Flora today, I'd be super happy. I think my second favorite left on our dreamy list would probably be Tangy, which Tangy also very tropical, and I love Tangy as well. I've had Tangy on 1 or 2 of my islands in the past. So either of those, I'd be super happy. But honestly, if we find any of our dreamies off of our list, I will be perfectly happy to move them right on in. All right, island number 6. We have a really good track record today. Only 1 bad villager, and I want to keep it going. I feel like we've been doing amazing so far. And, oh, stop it right now. There's no way. Hornsby, one of our dreamies. I cannot believe this. What is our luck with this island? We've been getting so many quick dreamies. Oh my gosh, I was kind of hoping for a longer villager hunt. I haven't had one in a while, and not that I'm complaining. Obviously, a lot of people wish they could get their dreamies super quick, but Hornsby, you adorable blue rhino. You are 100% coming home with me, though. This is, I'm so happy. Come on, Hornsby. Come on and move on over to Azor. You know you want to. It's a beautiful island, lots of beachy good vibes. There's nothing that you wouldn't love about it. Let's do it. Let's move you on in. And here we are at Hornsby's house. He is all moved in, and I have to say, the house is definitely matching the beachy vibes. I'm loving this. Hornsby knew the mission and is succeeding very well. And there's Hornsby all moved in. I hope you're nice and comfortable here, bud. Also, I'm noticing that the outside is very cozy and beachy, but maybe we could do some touch-up work on the inside, bud. This is, I'm sure you'll make it your own and you'll be super happy. But enjoy the cleanup, and welcome to Azor. I hope you enjoy your stay. Well, as you can tell, the video's not over. Because while Mircea was working on the island this week, Chevray ended up deciding that she wanted to move off the island, and that was a great opportunity for me to jump on another villager hunt this week. And since our first one was so short, I was like, we might as well throw 2 villager hunts into this video. So with another plot to fill, it's time to jump into yet another villager hunt this week, and maybe we can get lucky and find another dreamy in a short number of tickets. I have to assume my luck will die eventually, but it's still going, so are we. Alright, and before we head off to our first island of the second villager hunt this week, as you already know, I have quite a few tickets left over. I have 95 tickets remaining. When originally I thought I was going to be spending quite a few on the first villager hunt, we only ended up spending like 5 or 6. Oh, and while you're watching this villager hunt on the same day as the previous one, it is a very different day, and apparently a day with less ideal weather. So it'll be a nice, beautiful, rainy summer day for this villager hunt. But my number one choice for today's villager hunt, no surprise, is still Flora. I would love to find Flora. I think Flora is adorable. I'm pretty sure if Mircea had her say, though, she would probably love for us to find Gala today, because I know Mircea absolutely loves Gala. So, island number 1 of our second villager hunt this week. And let's see if we can find the fire. There it is. And, oh, no, it's Octavian. Stop. Oh my gosh, if you don't already know, I love the octopi villagers. I think they are all precious in their own specific ways. Octavian is just an angry lad, and I appreciate him so much. I unfortunately will not be able to take him for this island. He is very summery, after all he is an octopi, but unfortunately did not make our dreamy list. So while I'm very fortunate to see him, and he's amazing, he won't be coming home with us today. Alright, well, starting off our new villager hunt with Octavian is, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous that it's going to be another very quick villager hunt full of dreamies. That's what happened with the last one, that's what happened with the one before that, and I'm starting to notice a trend with this island where the villager hunts are just super easy and very quick, and I don't know, I kind of miss having longer villager hunts. Like, I miss seeing a bunch of different villagers along the hunt for, you know, one of my dreamies. So maybe a little bit I am hoping for a longer villager hunt. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but we'll see if I get my wish here. Who knows, maybe I'll get punished and it'll be like a 200 Nook Mile ticket villager hunt, and I'll regret everything I've just said. Alright, island number 2, and I don't think we're gonna be losing this rain today. I think that's gonna be sticking with us, unfortunately. But Wilbur said that I can borrow his umbrella. Isn't that right, Wilbur? No? Oh. Well, that would have made this a little bit easier, but alright, island number 2, we have... Oh, it's Marlowe! No! This is my mayor dreamy for my nightmare island. Oh my god, I can't do this right now. How am I finding dreamies for all of my other islands? This is hurting me. This is definitely hurting me. I need to leave before I just make a mistake and take Marlowe on the wrong island. Oh my god. If you're wondering why I sound a little more hyper in the second half of this video, I'm drinking a Red Bull. And that was probably a poor decision on my behalf. All right. And I'm still hoping that the weather's going to clear up. I have very little hope at this point, but I'm holding out. Either that or maybe Wilbur will pull out a second umbrella. But island number 3, oh, it's a Money Rock Island. I don't feel good about this. Money Rock Islands are typically pretty mean to me. Money Rock Island, and we have a sheep. It's a little sheepy. What's that, Wilbur? You said there's a really, really cute villager on this island, and it might be somebody that even makes me consider taking them to the island? I don't know. You have questionable taste at times, Wilbur. Let's see if you're right, though. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're right, though. Maybe it will be a cute villager. Maybe it'll be, that's a rat. All right, let's see who's hiding over here. We have, oh, I think it's Colton, which I believe is like the horse with like the knight armor or whatever. Colton's not so bad. Not one of my favorite horses, admittedly. Not a big fan of Colton. Now, if only we could get this weather IRL. We could definitely use some rain right now, but I'm not one to shy away from a couple summer storms. So let's see if the summer storms can wash in a Dreamy for us. All right, hiding back here, we have Tank. Now, thank goodness we already found Hornsby, who is by far a definitely and way cuter rhino. Because Tank's okay. I don't know. I don't mind Tank, but I just think there's better rhino villagers. You know, thinking about it now, honestly, I'd love to find... Oh, no. I think that's Kenny? 'Cause I'm just Kenny. Anywhere else I'd be a Tank. I'm still waiting to see an Apple Island. I don't think we've seen one at all this entire video, to be honest. Like, first villager hunt, I know we didn't because there wasn't very many islands. We haven't seen one on this one yet either, so I'm definitely hoping we see at least one Apple Island today. And maybe we can restore the luck of Apple Islands and find our Dreamy on it. But we've got another pear island here. And on this island, we have another mouse. It's a rat. At least this is a cute rat, though. At least this one's a cutie. Not like the last one, which looked like he had fallen on some pretty hard times. Do. Boop, boop, boop. Oh! Wow, okay, it's Snake. Now, this is a villager that I don't come across very often. I personally am a fan of Snake. I kind of like that Snake is very unique. However, I know Mircea is not a big fan of Snake. Not that Snake, fits the theme of the island at all, or I was considering taking Snake, but definitely a really interesting villager that I don't come across very often, and I kind of like Snake a little bit. I always love finding, like, really unique villagers, and oh, shoot, I think this is Wendy? I think it's Wendy, if I'm not mistaken, but I always love finding, like, really unique villagers. Snake just kind of reminded me, like, there's those villagers you just don't see that often, and they're very unique. Like, they're not like any other villager. And I love finding villagers like that. It just makes it so much more fun when you find, like, cool villagers like that. Wendy I see pretty often, so maybe not one of those villagers, but Snake definitely qualifies for, like, that category of, like, fun and unique villagers, though. Oh dear. All right, looking for a Dreamy, stop. No way. It's Cephalobot! Oh my god. I'm gonna end up finding all of the octopus villagers in this video. Cephalobot! I love Cephalobot. I mean, I already mentioned that I like all the octopi villagers, but Cephalobot's so cute. Why are you doing this to me, game? Stop giving me such cute villagers that I can't take. Alright, if you're still hanging around, let's go ahead and let's get the question of the day out of the way. What is your favorite species of villager in Animal Crossing? Are you a fan of the cats? Maybe you're a fan of the rhinos? Maybe the monkeys or the octopi? What is your favorite species of villager? And what is your favorite villager of that species? Comment down below. I'm really curious to see which villager and villager species you're the best fan of. All right, and on this island, we have... Oh, it's Bunny again! Stop! Bunny was almost on our Dreamy list for this island. I'm not even joking. I mentioned this earlier, but I have found Bunny like 3 times now while villager hunting for this island. And I have been tempted every time to take her, and I am still tempted now. But I can't. I am dedicated to the list of Dreamies that we finally chose. She didn't quite make it, like literally missed the list by like 1 or 2 spots. But I love Bunny. Bunny is adorable. Mircea loves Bunny. It's literally one of Mircea's favorite villagers. But we agreed though, we would stick to our list. And I'm a man of my word. Orville, look, I've tried talking to Wilbur. And I've asked Wilbur for a really cute Dreamy for this island. And I'm starting to wonder if Wilbur even knows what a cute Dreamy looks like. So I'm gonna ask a favor. Do you think you could take me to an island with either Flora or Tangy on it? Or, I suppose, if you prefer Mircea over me, which I get it, I don't blame you, maybe Gala could be on the island as well. But, just help me out a little bit, since we're friends and all, and since I'm not convinced Wilbur knows what's going on. Oh, hi, Wilbur. It's good to see ya. No, I don't have a secret deal with Orville. That would be crazy. Nope, I'm just gonna go on this island really quick and totally not find a dreamy here. Don't you worry about me. We've got... Oh, nope, that's actually not a dreamy. I was not being dishonest, although it is one of my big bushy brow friends. It's Biff. I'm pretty sure that's Biff. It's been a while since I've seen Biff. It's Biff. I was correct. Look at those big bushy eyebrows though. I don't know why, but I have always loved the villagers with the big eyebrows, and Biff is one of the bushiest eyebrow bros you could possibly imagine. Hi Biff, it's good to see you, bud. Unfortunately, you're not on my dreamy list, so I can't take you back with me, but one day, bud. One day I'll move you onto one of my islands. All right. The rain might be subsiding. We're starting to get some sunlight. That's awesome, actually. Now, one thing that we haven't had a problem with yet, and I probably shouldn't say it out loud because I'm probably jinxing myself, but I'm a glutton for punishment. We haven't had a lot of duplicates so far on our villager hunts for this island. And also, that's a good thing because normally I'm plagued by duplicates. And on this island, I'm gonna guess it's a duplicate now, because that's my luck. Oh, wait, no! It's a koala. Oh, wait, is that... Oh my god, it's Faith! This is one of our dreamies! No way! Oh my goodness, this is one of our dreamies for our island! It's Faith! Faith is absolutely adorable. So now, Faith is actually a villager I've never had on one of my islands before. And normally, there's only a couple koalas that I would actually consider for my islands. And I don't know why, but Faith has never made it onto one of my dreamy lists. But for this island, she is 100% on our dreamy list. And I am going to be moving her on to Azor because she is adorable and she should definitely come live with us. There we go. Oh, I love it. This is actually a great find because this is one of the dreamies that I had talked to Mircea specifically about, and she knew that she wanted a koala, and Faith was one of the two that we had considered. So I am super happy that I'll finally have an island that Faith will be living on, and this is great. This is really awesome. I love this. Another dreamy found, and honestly, this one really wasn't that long of a villager hunt either, to be honest. We're still continuing our lucky streak right now. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. And there we go. It's official. Faith is moving on to Azor. I'm super happy. Faith is adorable. And like I said, I've actually never had Faith on any of my islands. So this will be my first time, and I'm actually really excited about that. Also, I guess Gulliver had too good of a time last night because he didn't make it home. Somebody should call him an Uber. And just like that, 2 more dreamies have moved onto our island. Typically, I wouldn't have 2 villager hunts in one video, but when the villager hunts are only 6 tickets and another 16 tickets, it's you kind of just want to make sure that you guys are getting all the fun you can out of a video. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the double villager hunt videos. Normally when the villager hunt is longer, it's only 1, but we're having fun with it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this island. If you haven't already checked out the last video from Mircea's island, where she started designing and putting this island together, definitely go check that out. It's a great video. And if you guys are brand new to the channel, subscribe for more content just like this, and drop a like if you enjoyed this video. But with all of that out of the way though, thank you guys for checking out the video. I hope you guys are loving this island. We have been having such a blast putting it together. But until next time, see you later, everybody. Have a great one.